Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. So, little tease going on over on the Discord. There's a new fighter coming soon. And I called it once again. I said the next standard factional unit that I expected us to receive in-game, I expected them to be a flame character, and some of you may have lost hope because it's looking like we're getting a flame special summon. But as you can see by this tease, Flame ADON, that's who that is. Flame ADON is coming soon. Now, they don't usually tease these too far out, so he's either going to drop alongside Cammy and Vega or week 2 of the Cammy and Vega event. I probably expect both of them to drop at the same time on, what was it, Wednesday with the update, but he might come a week later. Sometimes they'll do that and they'll just kind of stagger it, but either or, he is going to be the next flame unit that drops in game. For those of you that are in doubt of my conjuring, future predicting ability, go and check out some of my videos talking about the next few units I expect. Flame ADON was the one I said I expected to be our next factional summon, and here we go. So you're probably wondering, what's he like? Well, we can kind of take a look at that. Now, I'm not going to do full-on translations or anything like that, but we can have a look at what he does, right? We can have a look at how he functions. Now, his kit, you won't be able to read this, right? Because I'm not doing the whole translation thing on this one. The reason I'm not doing it is it's so close. There's no point, right? But you can see his kit has got a lot of burn baked into it. Our percentages change. I would not get too focused on it. Now, you can't see this because you probably don't read Chinese, but this little icon up here, that means it's a single unit attack. This icon that's on these two skills mean it's an AoE. So he has got 2 AoE attacks in his kit, right? Do you want to see them? Why not? Why not? Let's go in and take a look at what he looks like on the field, what his animations are like and stuff like that. So I'll use his, let's use his C1 and his C3, right? C1 and C3. So this is his AoE. Bang! Everybody hit in a nice small area of effect. And then we'll take a look at his C2. And again, you can see they've already got burn on them there. So we'll have a look at his C2. Just wait until everything calms down. You can see on the downward hit, he hit the other unit there. So just in case you didn't see it, we'll do it again. ADON starts off the combo, smacks the smackety smack, and then we'll go bang, bang, bang. He was in the ground, right? He was in the ground. We'll do his C3 again. Have a look at that. You can see there that they've built up plenty of stacks, and as part of his passive, he is also building up Hatred's Mark. Now that could be his cars or his fighting spirit. I've not taken a look at that side of him, but you can see that they both do have Hatred's Mark on them. So he obviously applies that as well. Let's go back out and we'll see on his kit. Is that part of his passive? It probably is, to be honest. No, it doesn't show it there. Was it a C1? No. C2? Nope. C3? I don't actually see the icon anywhere, so I'm assuming that if I go out and look at my copy of him, in fact I won't look at my copy because mine isn't built, we'll go to the gallery and we'll see. Where are we? ADON, you're down there, my boy. Hatred's Mark. I don't actually see where that's being applied. That's interesting. Or is that to do with Flame Chun-Li? Is she applying it? Is it different on this version? Could well be. Flame Chun-Li, where are you? Flame Chun-Li, there you're there. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait, so was it you? Were you applying it? No. So it must have been ADON. I don't see where on his kit because I don't have access on my version. It's like cars don't exist. They do, right? But because I've not unlocked it yet, it doesn't let me look at them, which I find rather dumb, to be honest. Because obviously, if we look at his trial there, you can see that, go back in, where are you? Where are you? There. Go back into his trial. You can see that he was applying the same symbol for Hatred's Mark kind of thing. And I think that's what you call it. Even on here, I can't have a look at what his cards do. But obviously his cards are in effect, because if he is getting an effect that isn't visible here, they must be coming from his cards. So that's interesting. That there, that 15% chance, that looks a bit like flame penetration. I'm not sure if it is, but it's either flame penetration or flame vulnerability. So they're really layering on the flame this month, and I think that's obviously deliberate. They've timed this well. I suspect, I have a feeling that he will not have a C2 and a C3 on global. I think what he'll have on global is either a C1 and a C2 or a C1 and a C3. Now I say that because if they do what I think they're going to do with Cammy and Vega and make it so that they do not consume the burn stacks, then that means you now have the kind of dream setup that you want for Fashion Ken. If you were someone who summoned them, you're going to have a unit who can produce burn on his C1, a unit that produces burn on the C2, and then Ken smacks him in the face with the C3 for huge damage. That's what I think they're going to do. They've got a tendency to do this, actually. So I think either what we'll see from ADON is this becoming a C1, and this either staying a C3 or becoming a C2, right? I don't think he'll come out with a 2 and a 3. I think what will happen with this guy is he'll have a 1 and a 3. It's just my prediction. I could be wrong on this one, but the main part of the prediction, as I said, Flame ADON was likely to be our next factional summon unit. Okay, they've not confirmed it's a factional summon yet, but it's going to be a factional summon, guys. 100% it's going to be a factional summon. He's a decent character. He's a decent character, and might help with flame builds. If they do what I think they're going to do, and change it to a C1 and a C3, or a C1 and a C2, as long as they change that C2 to a C1, I can see him being a very, very well used character. 100% for those flame builds where you're wanting to have stacks of burn. This guy is going to produce, and it's going to make units like Ken absolutely pop off. 100%. Especially if that is flame vulnerability, like I think it is, then we're looking at some big numbers, big damage. He's really going to help ramp up your flame teams, and it's something new to look forward to. So anyway, guys, we will obviously take a deep dive when he comes out on global, see what changes are made to his kit, see what he does, but I'm excited for this one, to be honest. And yeah, Flame ADON, let's go, boy. Flame teams are going to ramp up even more. They're already top teams, they're just going to get even crazier. Anyway, guys, I've been Hayzink. Tell me if you're excited, and I'll catch you in the next one. Push!